Be honest. You start thinking about Christmas well before the Thanksgiving leftovers begins to work its way through your system. It's okay, because this is a safe space, a place where you can indulge your inner elf with as many Christmas movies as your heart desires, no matter the time of year. From Home Alone and Elf to classics like It's a Wonderful Life, we've compiled our list of great holiday films and checked it at least twice. Now, to all you nice boys and girls out there, we present the best Christmas movies ever.
Happy birthday!
Kicking off our list at number 10 is Frosty the Snowman. In this heartwarming animated classic, a group of children brings a snowman to life with a magical hat. Frosty, the lovable snowman, comes to life and embarks on a journey to the North Pole with his friends, Karen and Hocus Pocus the rabbit, all while trying to outrun the threat of melting away when the temperature rises. The original 1969 television special Frosty the Snowman was narrated and sung by Jimmy Durante, whose distinctive voice added to the charm of the film. The iconic song Frosty the Snowman was written by Steve Nelson and Walter Jack Rollins and was first recorded by Gene Autry, the famous singing cowboy.
It was the night before Christmas, and children were dreaming of the presents Santa would bring.
At number 9, we have The Santa Claus. The film follows the life of Scott Calvin, portrayed by Tim Allen, a divorced dad who experiences a Christmas Eve mishap. When the real Santa Claus falls off his roof, Scott unexpectedly becomes the new Santa due to a unique Santa Claus. The story explores the challenges of adjusting to his new role, the humorous interactions with the North Pole elves, and his journey to accept the responsibilities of being Santa Claus. Tim Allen's casting as Scott Calvin and the Santa Claus was a fortunate accident. He wasn't the original choice, but when another actor dropped out, Tim Allen stepped in and brought his signature humor to the role. The film's success led to 2 sequels.
In this modern age, too many people have lost sight of the true meaning of Christmas.
Number 8 brings us A Christmas Story. This nostalgic film is a coming-of-age tale set in the 1940s, centered around young Ralphie Parker's quest for a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. Ralphie, a young boy with a vivid imagination, faces various challenges, from school bullies to his parents' warnings that he'll shoot his eye out with the desired gift. Constructed as a series of vignettes, it plays like the home videos you dust off once a year after a couple of eggnogs, making it infinitely rewatchable. And given how often it now appears on TV every December, you've probably seen it enough that it's getting harder to discern the Yuletide memories of little gun-loving Ralphie Parker from your own.
It's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yeah, that's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven?
Coming in at number 7, we have It's a Wonderful Life. This timeless classic tells the story of George Bailey, a compassionate and selfless man who contemplates ending his own life on Christmas Eve due to financial and personal struggles. However, his guardian angel, Clarence, intervenes to show George what life would have been like if he had never been born. Through a series of flashbacks, we witness George's life, his sacrifices for his family and community, and the profound impact he has on those around him. It's a Wonderful Life was initially considered a box office flop when it was released in 1946. However, it gained popularity through television broadcasts in the 1970s and has since become one of the most cherished and enduring Christmas classics.
No human being has ever set foot in Santa's workshop. That is, until Buddy. I hear you're going on a journey to the big city.
Will Ferrell's overgrown child persona hilariously complements this comedy about a guileless giant elf searching for his dad in NYC. Will Ferrell plays Buddy, a human who was accidentally raised by elves at the North Pole. When he discovers his true identity, Buddy embarks on a journey to New York City to find his biological family. The film is filled with hilarious fish-out-of-water situations as Buddy adapts to the human world, his quirky and enduring interactions with people, and his mission to spread holiday cheer. It's a comedic and heartwarming tale of acceptance, love, and the belief in the magic of Christmas. When filming Elf, Will Ferrell's costume, including his signature yellow tights, were so uncomfortable that he suffered from headaches due to the restrictions of the costume. Despite the physical discomfort, Ferrell's dedication to the role contributed to the film's success.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
At number 5, we have A Charlie Brown Christmas. This animated classic follows the beloved Peanuts gang as they struggle to find the true meaning of Christmas amidst the commercialization of the holiday. Charlie Brown, feeling down and overwhelmed, is tasked with directing the school Christmas play and choosing a Christmas tree. Through the gang's humorous misadventures, they come to realize that the spirit of the season is not found in materialism, but in togetherness, friendship, and the simple beauty of a small, scraggly Christmas tree.
I love this Christmassy time of year, especially when everything is running happy and smooth. Nothing like that year of the big snowstorm.
At number 4, we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This stop-motion animated classic tells the story of Rudolph, a reindeer born with a bright red nose that makes him an outcast among his fellow reindeer. However, Rudolph's unique feature becomes a lifesaver when Santa's sleigh encounters thick fog on Christmas Eve. The film follows Rudolph's journey from being an underdog to a hero as he guides Santa's sleigh. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was one of the earliest examples of stop-motion animation in television. The special was produced by Rankin Bass, known for their innovative use of this animation technique in bringing Rudolph and his friends to life.
The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season.
Taking the bronze at number 3 is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. In this heartwarming tale, the Grinch, a green and grumpy creature living atop Mount Crumpet, despises the joyous celebrations in Whoville. The Grinch hatches a plan to steal all the Christmas presents and decorations from the cheerful Whos. However, as he carries out his dastardly scheme, his heart undergoes a transformation when he realizes the true spirit of Christmas. Jim Carrey, who played the Grinch in the live-action adaptation, spent hours in the makeup chair each day to transform into the character. The extensive makeup process allowed him to fully embrace the role and bring the Grinch's eccentric personality to life.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the home, one boy would discover he'd been left all alone.
I made my family disappear.
When young Kevin McCallister is accidentally left behind by his family during a holiday trip to Paris, he must defend his home from bumbling burglars using a series of creative and hilarious traps. The film is a blend of slapstick humor and heartwarming moments as Kevin navigates the challenges of being home alone, enjoys his newfound freedom, and ultimately learns the importance of family and the true meaning of Christmas. And once the John Williams score kicks in, even the coldest hearts will warm, and the most life-altering concussions will heal. The famous Scream scene in Home Alone, where Kevin applies aftershave, is inspired by the iconic Scream painting by Edvard Munch. It's a memorable and hilarious moment that becomes an integral part of the film's comedic charm.
Clark.
Yes, honey?
Audrey's frozen from the waist down.
That's all part of the experience, honey. There it is.
And finally, our top Christmas movie on the list is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The film follows the Griswold family, led by Clark Griswold, as they prepare for the perfect Christmas. However, their holiday season is filled with outrageous mishaps, unexpected guests, and countless comedic misadventures. As the Griswolds strive for the ideal Christmas, they remind us that the chaos and imperfections of the holiday season are what make it truly special. It's a hilarious and heartwarming depiction of the humor and love that comes with celebrating the holiday with family. The Griswold family home, featured prominently in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, is a real house located in Illinois. It has become a popular tourist attraction and a symbol of the classic holiday season. Visitors often come to see the house, especially during the holiday season, to relive the movie's humorous moments. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 Christmas movies. Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, and Christmas movies are a part of that as much as any lit-up pine tree. or Jolly Fat Man. No matter how much of a cynical, hardcore cineast you think you are, there's at least one holiday-themed flick that instantly transports you back to childhood and fills you with warm, fuzzy memories of childhood, like a cup of hot cocoa for the soul. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Did your favorite childhood Christmas movie make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with us on this countdown. And from our crew to you and yours, have the merriest of holidays.